in the first round. Tip-off for Game 1 of the Best of 7 series is at 1:30 this afternoon. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock on clickorlando.com and the News 6 app. I'm Justin Mormouth. Have a great day.
WDYC, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Florida Man Radio. The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors. You have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark on Florida Man Radio.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
You want answers? You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
And welcome to Tuesday morning, August 18th, 2020. I am your host, Justin Clark, protecting you from the hypocrisy of America, you and I. Together, we will bully the bullies and the program. Kim Jong-un is now stealing your dog, possibly for human consumption. Also, you're eating really strange breakfast foods, come to find out. And they're trying to force you to eat weird breakfast foods also. We'll hit on that and much more. Quick housekeeping before we begin. I'll be taking your calls and text messages. 321-339-1055. Download the all-new Florida Man Radio app. Send us an open mic, call or text directly from there, as well as listen to all past shows. You can watch this show by following You Have Power Radio on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, 2 TV shows every weekend as well. Saturday, 12:30 p.m. over on our news partner, News 6, it is You Have Real Estate. And then Sunday morning, 10 a.m., TV 27, it is Behind the Law. Wonderful show for you today on the radio. But first, the team to my right, wearing I'm not sure. The beautiful Brianna. Hello, Brianna.
The Emperor's wearing clothes today.
Pushing the buttons, making us on the radio, wearing a red soccer uniform. What team is that?
The Spanish national team.
Spanish national team. It is Lurch. Greetings.
Wine glasses matter.
321-339-1055.
And now it's time for the opening statement. This should be interesting.
I did not steal the wine glass. I was trying to take it back, but the restaurant was closed. North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un has ordered pet dogs to be confiscated in the country's capital, saying that the pooches represent Western decadence.
Oh.
But the dog's owners know what is really going on. They know that the dogs are headed for someone's dinner table.
No.
Stop it.
What
do you mean?
They're going to eat the dogs. There's a food shortage in North Korea because, well, it's North Korea.
It's North Korea. It is.
And they got major issues. He issued this directive in July to round up the pets, claiming they were all part of a tainted trend by an ideology of the West. Authorities have identified households with pet dogs. So they've really gone around and identified all households in the capital of anyone with a pet dog and are forcing them to give them up or forcefully coming into their house and stealing the dogs and allegedly putting them down.
I'm sorry.
But it's what they do after they put them down that is really coming into question. Because the dog owners know that there's a big food shortage in North Korea, especially in the capital, and that North Koreans have a propensity for loving the beautiful, great taste of dog meat.
I'm sorry, real quick.
Please.
I've never ate a dog, so I can't really speak to this.
I'm thrilled that you said that.
But you know how the theory is that some Asian countries eat cats?
Yes.
Why not take the cats?
Well, trust me, I believe they are also.
I
think
doing
there's
both.
Yeah, I think there's a plethora of cats that are already available.
Well, why don't they just eat those?
Well, because they want to have dog meat as well. I don't know.
If you
Is
were
it
a
more
North Korean
savory?
citizen, would you go out and buy meat from the market?
No, of course not. I'm not going to. I'm not going to go eat any dog or cat. I don't care where I am. There's no way.
I am
But how
Dog
would you
and
know
cat.
if it
sick of this
It
music.
says beef.
What?
How would you know if it says,
I
beef
mean,
Right,
on the
hot
label?
dog.
I feel like I could just tell. I'm not eating Fido. I'm not.
It said this chicken is tangy. got a little chew in it.
It tastes like chicken.
Well, what about Brocco?
What, you want me to eat my dog?
No,
My dog,
if
Brocco?
If you were in North Korea.
I think they would eat my dog, Brocco,
You
but
think they have
I'm not
pet
going to
stores
eat.
in North Korea?
Yeah, I think they have pet stores for like dog meat
You
for,
think they like
for consumption.
went and like shook them dogs down? Like went and got all the dogs out of the pet stores?
I mean, this is terrible, isn't it? I understand that there are some cultural differences between the West and North Korea, but rounding up the pet dogs,
Yeah, that's
and we're not just saying they're going to, not that it's the right thing to do, going up and rounding up stray dogs,
Right,
but
I was like, why
going,
they specified pet
they're going into people's homes and stealing your pets. This guy,
to make sure.
this guy here. Let's see what he has to say.
완전한 비핵화로 나가려는 것은 우리 당과 공화국 정부
This is Kim Jong-un talking about this.
In case you were confused.
I mean, no wonder they have a shortage of food there. Dude eats it all.
의 불변한 입장이며 나의 확고한 의지입니다. 이로부터 우리는
I can't believe he fits. I'm sorry. I'm watching this as well, but I can't believe he can fit in this suit, to be honest.
Do you think he's listening right now?
No, but you know what? We might want to stop because remember what he did to Sony.
Yeah, you said North Korea, Kim Jong-un, he likes to eat.
you said all the keywords.
So
he
what
might be
should I-
downloading the app
Oh,
right
he's
now.
pissed.
Oh, what should I call him so he
He's
doesn't
about
know
to-
what we're talking
He's
about?
about to drop you an open mic.
no.
Supreme leader, yeah.
Hey, Lurch, let's go to the open mics, can we?
이미
sound-
더 이상 핵무기를 만들지도
Justin,
시험하지도
Justin
않으며
Clark.
사용하지도 전파하지도
Hey, Justin.
않을 것이라는 데 대해 내외에 선포하고
Hey,
여러
Justin.
가지 실천적 조치들을
You heard that? He said,
On the For On Demand
나는
Radio
앞으로도
Network.
언제든 또다시 미국 대통령과 마주 앉을 준비가 되어 있으며
Oh, that is.
Thank you. Thank you, your emperor, or whatever you are.
Supreme
Man.
leader.
Supreme leader.
We are trash.
I'm just saying, the biggest irony of all of this is he loves basketball. Dude can't walk a block with all this extra weight.
If you were to play him one-on-one for, like, let's say, the fate of the world.
Well, first of all, I would
What do you
not.
think?
If I was in North Korea, I would let him win. Number one,
Right.
because I don't want his sister coming to kill me.
Right.
If he was in the United States, I'd beat his ass in basketball. I don't
Ass
care.
up.
But in North Korea, absolutely, I would let him win. I'd let him win anything.
Right. Just anything to get back home.
Yes.
Just so you can get on Twitter and say, you know what? I let him win. Come here to
For the
America.
fate of the planet, you would let him win in North Korea.
For the fate of Justin Clark, I would let him win in North Korea.
You ain't get back on that plane if you if you beat him.
Apparently, there are a lot of countries over in the continent of Asia that still do enjoy their dog meat. Taiwan has actually recently banned the selling and eating in cats and dogs.
Okay.
So it looks like
Good.
Taiwan, they're trying to stop that.
Yeah.
However, the estimates say 30 million dogs across Asia, including stolen family pets, are killed every year for human consumption. 30 million.
Wow.
That seems like
a
quite
lot.
a bit. It's most common in China, South Korea, the Philippines, Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, and Cambodia.
I'm gonna need you to play that disclaimer one more time, just to remind people.
I don't know. It's
That's his disclaimer.
That's what they play as they're skinning the dogs and cats.
China is believed to be responsible. Wait. I mean, have you seen what the president says about China? I don't think I'm going too far here.
Well, I don't take my cues
I'm just telling
from
you-
Donald Trump, buddy.
I'm just telling you that 30 million dogs across Asia, allegedly, including pets,
That's crazy.
are killed for
That's-
human consumption.
That is nuts because that's just a small portion of the world. Can you just imagine?
Do you think the bone-in dog is more expensive than the boneless dog? Well, like it is here, you get a bone-in ribeye is always a little more expensive than the
But what
bone.
about the older dogs? Aged?
Oh, aged. This
You
is
know
terrible.
what? They wanted the home dogs because they knew they had their shots.
You think so?
I'm very valid.
So that way
point.
you're not
Yeah.
putting rancid stray dog meat
Yeah.
out there. That
It's
dog
all-
done ate a rat, and now you done ate this rat that ate that dog.
I find it disgusting, honestly. China. China is believed to be most responsible for the majority of global cases of cat and dog slaughter each year.
Slaughter.
Around 4 million cats and 10 million dogs are slaughtered in the country for human consumption. This is in China alone. Every year in June, there's a city called Yulin in southern China. They have a dog meat festival where live dogs and cats are sold specifically for eating.
No.
It's almost like how we do gun shows here. We buy back your gun.
South Korea. Also, they're our buddies, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
friends with South Korea.
Yeah, well, don't take your dog to South Korea. Dog meat dishes are so common there, they have their own name. It's called gyeogi. I could be mispronouncing that.
Don't look at me. I don't.
Oh, now when I go to a Korean restaurant and I see gyeogi, I'm going to stay away from that.
Right.
The country has an estimated 17,000 dog farms where animals are routinely prepared for human consumption. Vietnam, they also love their dog.
I just kind of feel like we were out here slaughtering 100,000 pigs a week.
Yeah.
We couldn't just send a plane of pigs over to North Korea.
you would
And I
think.
know that, like, we're really not friends with them.
Yeah,
But, like, even if my enemy was starving, I would still bring him a cup of rice, you know?
I think so, too.
Like, I just said, like, okay, look, let's level with them. I'm not saying we got to, like, make them pretty, but drop 100,000 live pigs on North Korea and see what happens.
5 million dogs are believed to be slaughtered each year in Vietnam.
Oh, Vietnam, yeah. You said 5 million?
Yeah, 5 mil.
Vietnam's
That's like a
tiny,
dog
too.
a person.
That's kind of right. I was like, that Vietnam's small.
You think they have deep freezers like we do for deer meat, and they put the dog, one dog a year in the
what's
deep freeze?
Kind of makes sense.
That pizza place down in Fort Lauderdale that had the iguanas.
I don't remember the name of that one, but I certainly remember the story.
Got that.
Let's say we were in
one.
that, let's say, kind of North Korea's predicament, and we were in a meat shortage, and let's say the president says we're going to start eating our dogs. Would you?
No.
Would you eat
No.
that?
I mean, no.
Would you go get your
No.
neighbor's dog and eat that dog?
But I will say that I have a lot of friends from Italy who say that horse meat is very good and they eat a lot of that in Italy. And I was thinking about it the other day driving down the interstate and I saw a bunch of deer and I was like, wow, we love deer meat, but we don't love horse meat.
Right. But you have to realize in other countries,
And they're
like, they
kind
don't
of similar.
have, a lot of the, we don't have
They don't
a lot
have
of the same.
Spam.
No, we don't, right. We
They
don't
don't
have a lot of the
they don't have
same
canned tuna.
animals that
For
they
a
do
buck.
and vice versa. Like, we don't have, for example, elephants just walking around like they do in India.
Yeah.
So, like, the culture is different. So, for us, a dog is like a family member. For them, a dog is like, as he said, a decadent, optional.
Decadent meal.
He said, throw some sauce on them.
Let's hit your phone calls. Kim Jong-un's calling in.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Justin Clark is terrible. A-hole.
A-hole.
I come for you.
다만 미국이
Come for you.
세계 앞에서 한 자기 약속을 지키지 않고
I'm sorry, Grand Emperor. I'm sorry. Look, I wasn't just talking about North Korea. I also mentioned South Korea,
And how
China,
great they are.
Vietnam, Cambodia.
Thailand, Taiwan.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Makes me think, because I had a
Lake Mary,
Supreme leader.
Heathrow.
Eh.
on the way to
Don't log into my email and send emails. Don't expose my emails, please.
It's gonna hack your
Don't,
WhatsApp.
Don't hack my WhatsApp, Supreme Leader.
Do you have a WhatsApp?
Yes.
우리 인민의 인내심을 오판하면서
Justin
일방적으로
Clark.
그 무엇을
Who you be talking to on WhatsApp, Justin?
광에 대한 제재와 압
Talking to Kim Jong-un.
He be over here swapping stories with him, huh?
Hey, he's not as bad as I thought. I agree with Dennis Rodman. He's pretty cool.
He's a cool
chunky
guy.
but cool.
He's chunky but cool. We're gonna get you a shirt for
Appar-
after the holidays made chunky but cool.
Apparently, dog meat is not as healthy as we thought. Supreme Leader.
You wouldn't say.
Guy's got issues, man.
You wouldn't say.
Well, he is a supreme leader of North Korea.
You think those are dog meat poundages on him?
Oh, 3-2.
Is that right?
321-339-1055. Let's hit some text messages here. And thank you to the Supreme Leader for calling it as well. Dave the drummer. Good morning, Dave. How are you? Good morning, Justin, Lurch, and Brianna. Heard Shannon say yesterday his was the most listened to talk radio show in Orlando. Hope you guys are number 2. Damn good radio. Thank you, brother.
We appreciate that.
We certainly appreciate that. Karen is here. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, friends. So what happens after they run out of dogs? Karen, we don't even want to. They're eating their own, you know
You
what.
better start catching your neighbors.
Yeah. Ooh.
About to turn to the purge over there, guys.
Yeah. Franklin, the mailman, checks in. Good morning, Franklin. Good morning, guys. Early day for me and Brianna. If you have probably eaten dog and cat, didn't know it. He thinks you've already eaten it and you just didn't know it.
Yeah, I had a meal on my Air Korea flight, and I'm over here thinking like,
What is it, Gyogi?
I can't remember. It was written in Korean.
Franklin also said he's down to 198 this morning. I mean, whatever.
What the hell?
Yeah,
This
trust
guy
me.
is, what is it?
He's
Curious-
cutting legs off or
Right,
something.
like
There's
he's
no way he's
losing
losing
limbs.
that much
Curious
weight.
case of Benjamin Button.
Right.
Yeah.
It's aging backwards, this man.
Bill is here. Good morning, Bill. Greetings, everybody. Slab of lab. Yuck. LOL. Thank you,
Pretty
Bill.
funny.
It's not nice. Trust me, we do not support the killing or abuse of any animals
No,
on this
of course not.
program.
Or
In fact, we're
consumption.
trying to show you that this is not what to
Or
do.
create awareness.
Yeah, we're trying to create awareness.
North
Thank
Korea
you. Yeah,
is-
it's my good deed of the day.
Dogs are disappearing, guys.
Let's see here. Sean in Jacksonville. What's up, Sean? Good morning, Justin and crew. Ever notice how many stray cats are hanging around the Asian takeout?
Ooh.
Because they feed
Yeah,
them.
I don't know, Sean. I don't know. But, I mean, it is sort of interesting that there's been a running joke since we were kids when we
Right.
go get the food from the local Asian place. They're always like, what's in there, huh?
Yeah, bet
Right?
it's cat. Bet it's cat.
Yeah, I mean, where there's smoke, there's some type of fire.
It also definitely doesn't deter us from ordering either, because that's some damn good cat if that's cat.
Yeah, I guess so. I
tear
guess
that cat up again.
Anything General Tso's is pretty good. Or any fried sesame, whatever. I guess
Right.
is fairly tasty.
Throw some sesame on that cat.
Pretty gross.
Add soy sauce. Then, hey.
Yeah, Franklin, what's up, bro? The notes say you have eaten cat. I hope that's a joke.
Oh my god! So when I worked at up in Tennessee, there was the warehouse I worked at. There was majority of Indian and African descent people that were working there, and I kind of became friends with a group of them. And one afternoon, they said, "Hey," they always called me Laughing Man because I was always laughing and messing with them when I was on the forklift. And they said, "Hey, Laughing Man, come over and have lunch with us." And I was like, "Okay." And so I went over there. I'm eating them. I'm cutting up with them. And then I'm eating what I thought was like barbecue chicken. Like I was like, that's because it's what it tasted like. And then I said, "Oh, what is this?" And straight face, no reaction. The guy looks at me and he goes, "Cat." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Cat." And I go, "You're kidding?" He goes, "No, we raise cat for food." And
Yeah.
I didn't.
I mean, look, there are jokes and practical jokes and whatnot. That's the kind of thing that I would actually be pissed about. I'll be like, yo, dude,
Got me eating a
don't
whole
you
cat.
dare throw some meat in front of
But
me.
he would be like straight serious. He just looked. I mean, he didn't blink an eye. He just goes, "Cat," and I'm like, "What?"
Oh, jeez, that's disgusting. Did you punch him or how did you respond?
No, I just because like I said, because the majority of the people there were other descent of me. I did my best not to disrespect them because if the rule, the unwritten rule there was if you disrespected them, they all came after you.
That's me hitting the guy. That's me hitting the guy who served me cat.
And I was full and I walked away.
No, thank
He
you.
said, "No, I was full." I walked.
Oh, all right, brother. Hey, have a great day.
All right, see ya.
I would F you with this cat stuff. I would be pissed. Would you be pissed if
Yeah,
someone
yeah, I
said,
would.
"Hey, here, have a little chicken"?
I would be pissed too.
And then you find out it's actually cat?
It's cat. Like what the
No,
hell?
thank
that's not
you.
When I was in India, we ate monkey meat, and
What?
And how was that? What did it taste like?
it tastes like a chicken that died 2 years ago.
Ugh.
Ew.
And they froze it and then refroze it and then made it. You
Was
know.
it a pizza topping?
No, it was like in a bowl of like rice and curries and.
So Georgia boy checked in. I'm listening and say, don't tell me what I'm eating if it tastes good and I'm starving. When in Rome, right? Some of the best barbecue I had was goat. Yeah, well, goat is kind of normal-ish.
Yeah, we also
Yeah.
ate goat in India.
Yeah, I mean, goat is way more normal than a cat or a dog. And I understand. Don't make the argument. Well, you're so westernized. Dogs and cats, they really taste great. Another part. No, I don't care.
Right.
I don't care about their cultures. It means nothing to me. I'm not eating dog or cat. I will eat goat, sure,
I love goat.
but dog and cat, no. Not just because I'm westernized.
No, it's because we're in the United States of America.
Right. If it can be domesticated, it shouldn't be consumed.
Exactly. Good point.
Yes.
Although they eat horse in other places
Right,
too.
which is why I was just about to say, which is why you feel weird about people eating horses
Yeah.
because, you pay so much for
Well,
one.
the Dothraki eat horse.
that maybe you wouldn't want to do that.
321-339-1055. And then here in the United States, we have these big corporations that are trying to tell us what is normal for breakfast. Normally for breakfast, we understand bacon, toast, eggs, whatever. That's normal for us here. Although Kraft mac and cheese, you know the box mac and cheese, and everyone knows mac and cheese. Now Kraft is saying that mac and cheese is what you should eat for breakfast.
What?
Have you ever had mac and cheese for breakfast? Because they're trying to force this upon us. They're saying, they announced last week that it will rebrand its Kraft macaroni and cheese dinner along with its iconic blue box. Not getting a redesign altogether, but it's adding the word breakfast instead of dinner.
So are they.
To encourage you to start your day with the orange cheesy noodles. Have you ever had Kraft mac and cheese for breakfast?
I have not.
It's only if I woke up late.
It's morning.
Yeah, if you wake up at 1 in the afternoon.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. Your kids are... So start their day with a bowl of Kraft mac and cheese for breakfast.
I see.
It's the same mac they love, but 100% more breakfastier. Because you 100% need a break. Kraft macaroni and cheese for breakfast. For the...
Isn't it funny that they just decide that they want us to start eating this for breakfast? And they're like, have a great idea, Sam. Let's rebrand this thing and say that parents are busy and you should make it for breakfast.
Right, because it's easy. You know what's also easy? Eggs.
Yeah, cereal.
Cereal, yeah. I think they cornered the market on that one.
Would you eat mac and cheese for breakfast?
I mean, why not?
I'm not going to lie. You put some bacon on top of it, I might.
The company hopes the new breakfast label could take away some of the stigma associated with parents serving their kids easy-to-make non-breakfast foods in the morning.
I'm sorry.
The question is what? I didn't know there was a real stigma to it either.
They created the stigma by putting dinner on the other box.
Yeah, your box said dinner, a-hole.
Right, what the hell?
Now you're going to change it to breakfast and think I'm a dummy.
We want to break the stigma. All meals matter and all times of the day.
Can we sue them?
I guess. Why not?
I feel offended.
I don't have time.
Can we get Anthony Sabatini to sue?
Call Anthony. I'm too busy.
My rights are being violated.
I don't have time to sue anybody right now.
I don't know in what way, but I feel they are.
There's some other weird stuff that you have for breakfast, and a lot of weird fast food items for breakfast too out there.
Fast food items.
I'll go through those in a minute. But a lot of people have eggs with syrup. Do you ever put syrup on your eggs?
Never.
I mean, sometimes that's okay if it runs off the pancake.
Yeah, of course, but not
I would not intentionally do that.
Cottage cheese and applesauce.
Together?
Yes. That's a big combination, they say.
Would you rather have that or the cat?
Definitely cottage cheese and applesauce.
Cat.
Apparently, a lot of people are doing coffee with butter in it now.
I do that.
It's a what?
It's called bulletproof coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a little note here. Describe bulletproof coffee to Lurch and Brianna because I assumed you wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. No, because you're normal. Coffee and butter is a paleo diet favorite
for paleo.
For people giving up bread and ice cream, but they make a thing called bulletproof coffee that requires adding grass-fed butter to your coffee.
It's ghee
as a way of increasing the fats in what?
It's ghee. It's not really butter. It's actually ghee.
It looks like butter. Smells like butter.
Right, so basically
tastes like butter.
When you ever milk a cow before?
No.
Okay, so when you
I think I grabbed the once at a farm. They're like, hey, here's how you do it.
He milked a male cow once, not that. Justin, not like that.
I was at Miami Beach.
All the guys were doing it, so I just grabbed the one udder and I made a lot of milk. No, when you milk a cow, fat floats to the top.
Yeah.
Basically you scrape that fat off, that's ghee. And if it's a grass-fed cow, it's grass-fed butter.
It's like butter. Sounds like butter.
Yeah, so you just take
Ron, what's up, brother? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great. It's another beautiful day in Orlando.
That's right. 110.
My concoction for breakfast would be mac and cheese and grits. Mix it all up together.
Is this something that you've had often?
Yes, I've been eating it for, I don't know, 10 years maybe.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it doesn't sound that gross because I know a lot of people, first of all, a lot of people hate grits, but people who do like grits, a lot of them like cheese in their grits. So essentially it's cheese grits with some pasta.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's kind of tasty, so.
And do you have anything on the side? Like, will you put bacon on the side, or is that the whole dish, like mac and cheese with grits, and that's it?
I've eaten it just by itself, but then I've had it with eggs and bacon, a steak, other combinations, but kind of mixed together just tastes yummy to me because I'm a butter, salt, pasta kind of guy. So.
Yeah. Trust me, I don't think mac and cheese for breakfast sounds that disgusting, honestly. It's just... I hate it when they treat us like the lowest common denominator with their advertising tactics and think we're so dumb that they can say, you know what, we've changed our mind. We've been doing mac and cheese for dinner for 120 years, but no, let her do it for breakfast now because you guys are idiots.
Right.
That's what I don't like about it. Anyway, all right, Ron, have a great day.
All right, take care. Bye.
I like Ron.
I like Ron too.
Ron's cool. So is Franklin. I mean, I'm just saying.
You're not picking favorites?
No, I'm not picking favorites. Here are some other fast food breakfast items that are...
My favorite was Mitch, but he ghosted, so I don't know.
Who?
Oh, yeah, Mitch.
I don't remember Mitch. He used to call a lot?
No, he texts a lot.
Oh.
Well.
I can't remember. Look, I don't remember what I did yesterday, the day before. You guys are talking about something that happened months ago.
He's like that good-looking guy up in Georgia.
Oh, that's why you like him.
Dustin's in that upper echelon.
You guys like Dustin because he busts my chops.
I also like Dustin. He's like...
So there's a grilled pork chop biscuit with egg and cheese at Hardee's.
Where is a Hardee's?
I just found one the other day, literally about a mile from my house. In Lake Mary.
There's one in Lake Mary.
Yeah, it's inside of a gas station right down the street from my house. I never knew about it.
I think there's one in if you're going towards Tampa, like a little bit after Lakeland.
Yeah.
Those exits.
So next time I'm craving a grilled pork chop biscuit with egg and cheese, I'll know where to go exactly.
Jesus.
Waffle taco at Taco Bell. What the hell is that?
I haven't had the waffle taco.
Glazed donut breakfast sandwich at Dunkin' Donuts. So it's 2 glazed donuts with egg and bacon in the middle.
It makes sense.
There's a chicken, egg, and cheese on multigrain bagel at Chick-fil-A. Loaded omelet biscuit at Hardee's. I mean, some of these things are a little bit strange, I must say.
Right. Some things sound normal.
Sausage, egg, and cheese sliders at the White Castle. That sounds okay, I guess, right? I mean,
we don't have one of those.
Yeah, we don't have a White Castle here. Sadly.
But in Publix, they sell the little mini sandwiches in the aisle.
All sorts of things. They even say the McGriddle is a little bit weird if you think about it.
I like the McGriddle.
The McGriddle's
McGriddles
it's like 2 pancakes.
Right.
I mean, it's...
With the syrup's like injected into the... Which,
it's good for you.
Good.
The first time I had one, it was on accident. They put it in my bag as opposed to whatever, the McMuffin or whatever the hell. And I was like obsessed. I was like, what the hell?
Steak, egg, and cheese flatbread at Subway.
I can see what they did with that.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs. Okay.
Breakfast burger at Carl's Jr. I don't know what that means.
Carl's Jr. is the other Hardee's.
Yeah.
This is the same thing, right? They just call it Carl's Jr. if you're west of the Mississippi?
Yeah.
I've
It's
never
almost
understood
like
this.
Rallies and Checkers.
Yeah.
There's one or the other. It's the same menu, same stuff.
It makes no sense whatsoever to me. All sorts of weird stuff here. I don't know, man. I think maybe some of these places should stick to lunch if you want my honest
taco?
opinion. Like Taco Bell, for instance.
Right.
I mean, I
actually,
just...
the steak crunch
Oh, here
wrap
we go.
in the
Yeah,
morning is
Taco
pretty
Bell
good.
defender.
Yeah.
Taco Bell defender in the house.
He said, actually,
Well, let's
swiftly to their defense.
let me hit some text messages really quick. I know I got to go to break. Cindy checks in. Good morning, Cindy. How are you? My morning is always better with Florida Man Radio. Oh, that was sweet. Always amusing and amazing. Thank you. Karen said she's skipping lunch today after all this. I don't blame you. Dave said he has had goat. It wasn't bad, but monkey reminds me of the scene in Faces of Death. And I don't think I'm ready for monkey either. And I know a lot of places they eat the monkey brains.
Oh, yeah, the monkey brain
thank you.
scene.
I'm all set with that.
Ugh.
Henry checks in. Good morning, Henry. Good morning, gang. Putting in my order for a pair of French thighs for lunch dessert. Pilar checks in. Good morning, Pilar. You've had coffee with ghee for keto, sometimes with MCT oil. Yeah, no wonder I quit that dumb keto thing a long time ago.
Was that synthetic? Or,
I don't know. I have no idea. But I remember that's what put me over the edge when I was like, look, I'm not going to do your straight up keto thing. I'm going to do my own version. She was like, hey, here's some coffee with like what it turns out was butter. And I was like, well, why would I want to drink butter? That just, it sort of defeats the whole purpose of this thing.
No, it
and that's why I was like, screw this keto deal. But now I'm still doing sort of a keto version without doing weird stuff, like putting butter in your coffee.
But it's good, though. It's good for
It's
your...
not good for you. It's butter. You're
is.
drinking butter.
You're drinking the fat.
Oh, sorry.
So
my
because
bad.
You're drinking the fat.
Yeah.
Keto
You're
and
drinking
paleo.
the fat from the butter. I get it.
It's the same thing because it's trying to get your body to burn fat instead of sugar.
That's like going to Ruth's Chris, getting the steak with the sizzling butter, and removing the steak and just drinking the butter off the plate.
And that's what you've done.
But then you'd burn your mouth too. You got to be careful. Big time. Chet checks in. Good morning, Chet. Good morning, gang. Hope your day is great. My wife and I had fried, cut up hot dogs, eggs, and toast for breakfast.
Oh.
People think it's weird. I mean, yeah, maybe.
You think that's weird?
Cut up hot dogs, eggs, and toast. I mean, it's not that weird.
Well, no, it would be weird if he just said, my wife and I have fried, and then you take out cut up hot and just have fried dogs, eggs, and toast. That would be weird.
That's weird. I agree.
Bebby checks in. Good morning, Bebby. How are you? Good morning, team. Nothing is normal these days. Enjoy the show.
That is true.
Dustin did check in. Good morning, Dustin. Did someone say my name? I'm here all day, baby. Farrell is here. Good morning, Farrell. How are you, sir? Tried Wendy's breakfast, worse than the dirtiest old gas station breakfast sandwiches that are 3 days old.
Oh, my God.
You know, I love the gas station sandwiches because it says when they expire, but it really should say when they were made.
Right.
Because, okay, so it expires tomorrow, but it was made, last month?
Right. So
I don't care when it expires. So I want to know when you made this damn
those
thing.
stickers are
because I know
relative.
I'm not going to eat it 2-3 days later. Been on a truck, probably been to a couple other 7-Elevens that weren't selling it as much, shipped it over to the 7-Eleven that was selling
it
a
was
lot.
Jackson, Minnesota, then I went to Jackson, Wyoming.
Yeah.
all the Jacksons.
321-339-1055. When we return, Stairway to Heaven. You know the song. Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven is now going to the Supreme Court. We're going to listen to the Led Zeppelin version of Stairway to Heaven, and then the song by the artist that's suing them, saying they copied it from them. Oh. We'll do that and much more. Quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Central Florida, Bill O'Reilly here. You deserve the truth and news with no spin. I don't care what side you're on. Catch me on Florida Man Radio, weekday mornings at 9:10 and 11:50 to give you the unfiltered and unafraid news updates. The O'Reilly Update right here on Florida Man Radio.
660 AM, 105.5 FM, streaming at FloridaManRadio.com.
Tune into the Shannon Burke Show every Friday for Free Money Fridays, brought to you by Greens Energy Services. Win free green, plus save some green when you choose Greens Energy Services as your AC provider. Get all the details on how to win free cash every Friday at FloridaManRadio.com.
It's hot outside and summer has arrived. Where are you headed? You can beat the heat and get out and explore in a new RV. The hottest summer savings are going on now at Giant Recreation World, where your options are unlimited. Pick a destination and hit the road. Giant Recreation World for new and pre-owned motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. From $4 a day while supplies last. Lifetime warranty, plus free delivery within 100 miles. Shop online or visit the location near you in Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, or Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com. That's GiantRecreationWorld.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control
Buying a
of
gift
your
for
life.
Dad at Steinmark's Father's Day event is
If you're
all
dealing
about
with stress, pain, or sleeplessness, look for all natural solutions from Cannabidel Life, Central Florida's premier CBD distributor. Cannabidel Life uses a U.S. patented extraction technology that produces the highest quality CBD on the market. Florida Man listeners can save 30% off their entire order with promo code FloridaMan at checkout. CBDOilsandEdibles.com to check out their huge selection of tasty edibles, oil extracts, smokables, and topical creams that could relieve your ailments. CBDOilsandEdibles.com. Promo code FloridaMan for 30% off.
The radical left has launched a cultural revolution to destroy the American way of life and our American heritage. These Marxists have weaponized the cancel culture to silence anyone who stands against them. Their demands to defund police will put an end to law and order and tear our country apart. It's un-American. Now, more than ever, we need the proven conservative leadership of Republican Yu Kong Zhao. Yukong Zhao's father was politically persecuted during China's Cultural Revolution. After escaping from communist China, Yukong has become a national leader in the fight against the socialist ideology that destroyed his family. Learn more about Yukong Zhao's fight against the radical left at yukongzhaoforcongress.com. Vote for Yukong Zhao, last name spelled as Z-H-A-O, as your representative from Florida District 7 to stand with President Trump in the battle against the radical left agenda.
Paid for and approved by Yukong Zhao for Congress.
I'm Yukong Zhao. I approve this message.
I'm personal injury attorney John Dill. You may have heard attorneys advertising about their success rate. It's important to find out that attorney's personal experience in the courtroom. I've tried more than 200 civil jury trials and recovered more than $200 million in jury verdicts. If you want a trial lawyer, get the real Dill. Offices, Orlando.
Get the real Dill, John Dill.
Hey, Central Florida, Cabelli Roofing and Contracting, a veteran-owned and operated company, wants to remind you it's hurricane season. Don't wait for the big storm. Call Cabelli Roofing today. With recent hail and windstorms in the area, your roof may already be damaged. We specialize in insurance claims, so don't pay that high deductible after a hurricane. Cabelli Roofing will make you feel safe with a stronger and more secure roofing system. Call today, 407-358-7193, or visit OrlandoRoofingLLC.com.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday, in compliance with all state guidelines. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes, so you can still take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. If you are ready to get out, Frogger's is the place. Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar, hopping with food and fun.
If you have legal papers to be served anywhere in the state, then the team at Magic Process, with more than 25 years in the business, is your go-to. Hey, it's Shannon Burke, and Magic Process is a full-service litigation support company offering not only service of civil process, but skip tracing, court filings, document recovery, public records researches, foreclosure sales, and eviction support. Get a discount if you tell them you heard it here on Florida Man Radio. Magic Process, Florida's premier process service and litigation support team, veteran-owned and operated. Call 407-541-0697 or online at magicprocess.com.
Stop paying high electric bills and upgrade the value of your home today with a solar power system from IQ Power Solar. It's never been easier. With no money down and financing options available, you'll be using the power of the sun to take back control of your power needs in no time. Get a free consultation and assessment of your home's savings opportunities by calling IQ Power Solar today at 407-585-1018. Or to learn more, visit IQPowerSolar.com.
Florida Man is everywhere. In the car, on your radio at 660 AM and 105.5 FM. In the office or working from home, we're streaming live at FloridaManRadio.com. Out and about, on a run, listen live on the free Florida Man Radio app and on your Alexa device by saying play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Hey Alexa, who are the most famous Bubbas?
According to Blogspot.com, Bubba and Howard are kings of media.
You're like that guy on the beach with a metal detector who finally found something.
You have Power Radio with Justin Clark, The Ed Till Show, or The Shannon Burke Show.
At that point, I'm down hard, DREM drink. Yeah, like Ronald Reagan and I are bowling.
Want to do a rail of cocaine on the back of the toilet? Those kind of drinks.
Florida Man Radio. Unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
I've got a guy coming in at 11 today. When I left the house I was in before I bought this house, I was renting this house across the street for like 6 years. And when I left, these new people rolled into the house and immediately left. And it turns out it had black mold infested throughout the house.
And you were living in there?
And I was living there for 6 years with kids.
Ingesting that black mold?
And I was like, what in the... I mean, I should have gotten it tested or something. So I've got this guy coming in, Richie Kidwell with Air Quality Assessors, to tell us kind of like what to look for. Because especially if you have kids, you want to make sure you don't have mold and other crap that you're breathing in your house all the time.
That makes sense.
And we're also probably going to talk or at least make fun of neck gaiters and see if they really protect us from
What would he have told you at the sushi place?
About my little nephew passing gas. Probably it's not good to pass gas at dinner, period. Whether it's harmful or not, I don't know. But we'll get to the bottom of that. So that's at 11 o'clock. I think that's a good interview for us, too, because he's going to tell us if the mask really work as well.
Yeah, apparently they also do COVID-19 surface testing. That's
really
kind of unique right there.
Really?
Yeah. I'm on their website.
Yeah, we got to talk about that, too.
So COVID-19 and all over that area.
So that's coming up
Test this surface, because someone's been talking in
at
my
11.
mic cover.
So 15 minutes or so from now. However, now it is time for you to be the judge. So you know Led Zeppelin, obviously, one of the best bands of all time, I think most people would say. But now the Supreme Court of the United States has been called upon to review this copyright case that's been going on for a long time in regards to their song Stairway to Heaven. So in 2016, Led Zeppelin won a case in which they were accused of ripping off the song Taurus, written by Randy Wolf of a band called Spirit. So this band called Spirit said that the Led Zeppelin ripped off their song Taurus. And then the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals later decided that the court was right. There was no retrial necessary. But now they're taking it further. They're taking it to the Supreme Court of the United States. So this guy Wolf died in 97. But a trustee for his estate has continued this appeal after appeal after appeal for all sorts of different reasons. But I've got both songs here. Will you guys tell me what you think? Tell me if you think that Led Zeppelin has ripped off Spirit and their song Taurus. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
This is Taurus. This is the song called Taurus by a band called Spirit. So this is not Led Zeppelin, okay? Right. This is Spirit song Taurus. All right, now let's do Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven, the intro.
Wow. Sounds kind of...
a little similar.
Yeah.
A little similar, Got a little Spanish guitar up front.
What do you think? Just right out of the gate, what are your thoughts?
Sounds similar.
Suspicious?
Yeah. You know how like some songs you can't really play until you can't really know which song it is until someone starts singing?
Yeah.
Like Ice Ice Baby and
yeah.
what's the other one by Queen? Under Pressure.
And then Darude Sandstorm.
Darude Sandstorm.
Here, try again. This is Taurus. And Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven.
Sounds similar, yeah. It's like you don't want to engage or you're a lying bee.
That's wild. I'm sorry.
So you're on Team Taurus on this one. Or Spirit, I should say.
I might be on Team Spirit.
Yeah, sorry, Led.
Sounds like Team Spirit.
Sounds similar. Very similar.
It sounds way too similar to not make a case.
We also put them together. Let's see what it sounds like when they're together. This is them combined.
That's when you know. That's when you know.
It sounds very similar.
Right. It sounds like they're lagging by like half a bar, and almost intentionally because you don't want it to sound exactly alike.
Can we get Kim Jong-un back? I want to know what he thinks.
It's pretty tight there. I don't know. It's pretty close. But I mean, it sounds like Led Zeppelin's going to come out on top on this one. And I think a lot of people are rooting for Led Zeppelin. Unlike when Vanilla Ice was going through this, everyone was against Vanilla. Remember? Everyone was like, "Oh, Vanilla, it's such a cheat."
Did he ever have that concert?
No,
yeah,
he
that's
can't.
right.
No,
They
he canceled it the next day.
We went to buy tickets and it was gone.
But for playing, I will
do an update show.
I'll give you this reward for playing. This is Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven. It's a great song. Well, I don't care if it was stolen or not.
Right.
You must admit, Led Zeppelin
They
did
stole
it right.
They did some good with that stolen music.
Sounds very similar though.
Got some bagpipes and a Spanish guitar.
All that glitters is gold, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. When she gets there, she knows if the stores are all closed, with a word she can get what she came
Now, if that doesn't remind you of doing bad things in high school, nothing will.
So you were
Clearly
doing
went to high
bad
school.
things.
I mean, I thought I meant you, Lurch, not me. That was
Yeah.
perfect. I was studying algebra.
He's an angel.
Yeah, I
his
used
mother
to.
refers to him.
Yeah, I played this when I studied geometry with my rulers.
Let's see, there was drugs,
No.
women.
Loose women.
Yeah, loose women during your high school age.
The petition for cert to the United States Supreme Court says that the decision was a disaster for the creatives whose talent is often preyed upon and baselessly redefined originality as a high bar to gaining copyright protection. So it's not guaranteed that the United States Supreme Court will even take this up.
Yeah.
But if they do, it's hard to listen to them.
It's similar.
Especially when I put them together here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty... yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Led Zeppelin probably cares at this point, do they? I mean,
No, I mean, they're Led freaking Zeppelin. What the hell? 321-339-1055. Text messages here. Healthy fats fuel your body and take the hunger away. Oh, this is back to the putting butter in your coffee thing. Yes.
Define your keto regimen. 4 days of eating healthy and White Claws and vino Friday through Sunday.
Who said that?
Who do you think?
Your wife.
Pilar. Eggs with hot dogs is a pretty common dish in Colombia. That is true, actually.
Pretty common dish in my house.
Oh, Bill Archer sent a text and he just voted. I did. They say it's in
Bill.
Orange County. Speaking of voting today, Brianna, I know that there's a special election in your life today.
There's a
What's
special
what's
election
going?
in my
And
life today.
look, you should go out and vote. These like little local elections typically have more of an impact on your life than even voting for the president in November. And a lot of these primaries are actually what?
Facebook got us already. Your video is partially muted. They
Ah.
already got us,
So,
man.
oh yeah, I'm supposed to play 30 seconds and roll it down, right?
Right, but I mean, like,
damn it.
when you play something like Led Zeppelin, like, I think they're just looking for stuff like that, you know? Dang.
So,
you didn't even get 5 minutes.
So if you live in Orange County, you have a choice today for a man named with the same last name as Brianna. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Tell me what's going on.
So, yeah, if you live in District 47, which would include Baldwin Park, College Park, downtown Orlando, all those other surrounding areas, you know where your district's at. We do have our Republican primary election today. So get out and vote if you haven't already done so. We saw the early voting numbers, and a lot of people have already gotten out and did their voting weeks ago. So good for them, and myself is included. So
I usually wait till the last minute.
Yeah, not me. I'm old school. I'll see you at the polls at 6:30.
they just, you know what? My early voting location, the library, was actually closer than the church. So I was like, let me.
Yeah, early voting
that's
for
kinda
me.
cool.
Early voting for me means like 5:30 p.m. on election day.
on election
That's
day.
early voting for me.
You're that guy.
I'm like, oh wow, I'm here early.
He's the guy that sways elections, like
Yeah.
you and everyone like you.
They're like, oh, you're the last one here. I'm like, really? Because I'm early. I thought this was
Are you
early
sure
voting.
this isn't early voting.
I'm here before 7.
All right, like
I'm here before 7 p.m.
I'm 2 hours early.
So then, if assuming Jeremy wins tonight, and what are you guys gonna do? Where are you gonna watch the results roll in?
Yep, we got a place that we're already gonna.
What, you don't want to say?
We're not watching. No, we don't want people showing up.
Oh,
but we
she
have
doesn't
a,
want me showing up.
Well, no, I mean, I don't want it.
Well, you have a pretty big house.
We're hosting it at Justin's house on his patio.
No problem.
By his lake. We're gonna be lakeside at the Clark Estate.
Nah.
It'll be nice. But yeah, we have our team that are going to be joining us, and we're going to host a viewing party, and it's going to be, we're excited. We're really excited.
And are you serving finger foods?
Yeah, we're
Sure,
Is it at a restaurant?
Yeah, it's at a restaurant. It's at a restaurant downtown.
So how do you do that? Does the election get to pay for the food or something? You don't want to go there.
No. Like personally, we're going to cover everyone's
have to pay for it?
appetizers
Oh.
and drink. Like just because it's our team. Like these people have been. I mean, they have given so much of their time working, passing out things in the rain, hot sun. Like they've given up whole Saturdays and entire weeks and made a lot of phone calls. So they deserve it.
What about you, Justin?
The
Where are you
least-
going to watch your
the least we
district
can do.
attorney?
I will be going home and sitting in my office at my house and probably watch the results come in because I have a lot of friends running too, and I'd
Yeah.
like to see how Jeremy does. And
See how everything goes.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, we got quite a few people that we know in this election.
Yeah,
so this is going to be interesting.
I tell you what,
See
it
what
sucks
happens.
though being the guy who's like donates sometimes here. Like the more you know, like I'm like this is getting expensive for me.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just come on the radio show and I'll give you some free
Airtime.
and not have to stroke any checks?
Yeah.
It starts to add up.
The more folks you know.
It starts to add up. Trust me.
Because they know that you tap out, each individual taps out at $1,000. So just think
Yeah.
of like all the politicians that we've had on this show that he knows. Like, and that's not
Yeah.
even scratching the surface of the number of people.
And
that he
then
actually
and then
knows.
you give them a G from the law firm. They're like, well, you also have that
other
real estate
business.
company and the mortgage company. You can do 1,000 per business. I'm
Per
like, chill,
business, yeah.
chill, dog.
They're coming for your whole wallet.
And then you remember that one time we had an event for Rick Singh not too long ago. And
That's right.
look, please, you're gonna see nasty ads about Rick Singh. He's actually a good dude. I would vote for him for sure. I will. Well, I don't live in Orange County. If I
You don't live
did,
in
I
Orange
would.
County.
But even like having that event for him was like $5,000.
Yeah.
We had like a lunch. No, it was a dinner
It was a dinner,
/ wine
cocktail
bar thing,
type situation.
and it was like $5,000.
Yeah.
What has been the most expensive, let's say, like donation or like event that you've hosted for a politician?
I guess probably that one. I think so. I think that was probably and we didn't raise hardly any money either. I mean, at the end of the day, I should be like, "Yo, Rick, here's $5,000."
Here's $5,000.
Yeah, exactly.
There it is.
Let's
There's
me and you just go have a steak together.
I'll give you a check.
Well, yeah,
and
we'll go have like 3 bottles of Camus and a nice steak and save this whole nonsense.
We actually ended up going home with quite a few cases
Yes,
of wine.
yeah, we had a lot of wine after that, if I remember correctly.
Oh, you remember correctly.
I
That was
think-
also
yeah.
the first night I met your mom.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes, I recall that.
She was
too.
looking very, very, very lovely that evening. Nice hot pink dress.
Oh yeah, you remember this?
I remember. It was the first time I met her.
Oh.
Very sweet.
We got some breaking news here, too. For at least 2 days in a row now. That's a text message. Breaking news. For the second day in a row. New virus cases in the entire state of Florida. Under 4,000.
That's good.
I mean, you must admit it's coming down, correct?
Finally. I mean, after 2 months of...
Now, I'm the same guy that said the virus jumped the shark and was done in February, so don't necessarily trust what I
Before we even
say.
started.
Right.
I am no medical doctor.
We clearly have no basis for what we're saying.
I am a doctor of jurisprudence, however, JD, but I don't think you want to take my medical advice. However, you must admit it's significantly on the decrease. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And even a week or two ago, if you remember, the numbers were still around 10 or 11,000, but that was a week after we shut the stations down, the testing sites for that stupid windy day. Remember? We had that windy day.
What was it called?
One windy
It
day.
actually wasn't even windy that day.
It wasn't.
Now that I think about it.
Just normal day. It rained a little bit, and that was it.
Karen said she voted for your husband. Did I tell you that?
Oh, did you?
Thank you, Karen.
Thanks,
We
sis.
appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Oh, Pilar said, I remember the wine left over from Rick Singh's event. It hardly lasted a weekend at our house.
Damn! Threw you all the way under the bus.
It's crazy.
I took a case home, and I think those 12 bottles they lasted a while.
Don't try to one up me.
Well, Jeremy doesn't drink, so you got to
Yeah.
realize that like I'm literally the sole drinker in my house.
Now, from that weekend, did Pilar drink a lot of it too, or was it just you?
Yeah, she hardly drinks.
Oh.
So no.
So you're the one that
And
drinks.
first of all,
Does her mom
come
drink a
on.
little bit?
Her mom will have a couple glasses of wine with me occasionally.
With you?
But she's bull, wanting you. It lasted for a long time.
Did it?
Yes.
2 weeks?
And I think we even gave them away. Yeah, we gave them away to people who were coming on our TV show.
We did that too. Yeah,
Yeah,
we took a
so,
whole case.
yeah,
and
yeah.
Yep, we did.
It's okay because
true.
tomorrow or Thursday we'll have the real story because he'll accidentally let it slip and then we'll
Absolutely.
call him back on.
And he'd be like, I drank those bottles of wine in 3 days. Like, what?
When we get back, Richie Kidwell will be here. Air Quality Assessors. It's a company that they go into your house and basically tell you, they test the quality of the air in your house. And especially if you have kids, it's dangerous to be living and breathing that crap all the time. Now, had I known him when I was still living across the street in that rental home that had black mold, apparently. I mean,
that is just so dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
My God.
I had a little child. I mean, Sophia was born in that house. Well, at the hospital.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Right.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We don't do bathtub births in my house. When I first met Pilar, I was like, hey, if you're a bathtub birther, we're not gonna continue.
This isn't gonna work out very well.
No, leave that to the Kardashians or whatever.
Yeah.
No, we have babies in the hospital like normal folks.
What he didn't say is Sophia was a twin, and one of them.
No.
Didn't make it in the
No. All right, so we'll talk to Richie when we get back. Some news and a quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio.
Previously on the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
She's a great aunt, and she's the best sister. You know, her and the Bubba Army are why we're here today. My sister and the Bubba Army are why we're here today.
And Lummy.
And Lummy?
Yeah.
And Lummy.
Yeah.
I was there in March with you. That's when I knew you were down and out when you were asking me to hang out and watch TV.
Bubba the Love Sponge, morning 6 till 10 on Florida Man Radio.
Are you a business owner? Well, first of all, thanks for listening. If you want to find new customers, we can help on Orlando's newest radio station, WDYZ, Florida Man Radio, 105.5 FM, 660 AM. Your ad could be featured right here in the morning with Bubba the Love Sponge. Key placement 10 till noon in You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark. Noon till 3 with the Ed Till Show. Or in prime PM drive during the Shannon Burke Show. We can create a custom campaign based on your goals and budget. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Radio gets results, and JVC Broadcasting is ready to help take your business to the next level. For more information on increasing your success, visit our website at floridamanradio.com and click on the Advertise tab. Drive store traffic, engage new clients, develop more leads, boost website activation, and get your cash registered to ring with new business. Let us help you grow your business.
Reach out today, unfiltered, unafraid. FloridaManRadio.com. Click on the Advertise tab. Do it now.
You ever had a real Italian hoagie from Philadelphia? Not until you've been to Las Patas. Family owned and operated since 1938. Come in and try one of our signature hoagies. The Las Patas Famous, which has prosciutto supersada on top. The Monster Club, which is ham, turkey, and roast beef. Or try our traditional Italian hoagie. And everything is freshly made from scratch every single day. Overstuffed is the way we do it. We have 3 locations for you. 4301 West State Road 46 in Sanford, 1010 Lee Road in Orlando, 2200 North Volusia Avenue in Orange City. Go to LasPatas.com and make sure you check out our gift cards. Come in, stop by, and see what Las Patas is all about.
The Columbia College Orlando campus has started their fall registration, and we're also offering free new student applications and financial aid. If you have a high school diploma or GED, check out Columbia College. Please go to ccis.edu/Orlando or call 407-293-9911.
If you're dealing with stress, pain, or sleeplessness, look for all-natural solutions from Cannabidel Life, Central Florida's premier CBD distributor. Cannabidel Life uses a U.S. patented extraction technology that produces the highest quality CBD on the market. Florida Man listeners can save 30% off their entire order with promo code FloridaMan at checkout. CBDoilsandedibles.com to check out their huge selection of tasty edibles, oil extracts, smokables, and topical creams that could relieve your ailments. CBDoilsandedibles.com. Promo code FloridaMan for 30% off.
This is Sergeant Slayer. Today's orders are to go to WeKillFloridaBugs.com. Say it again. WeKillFloridaBugs.com.
WeKillFloridaBugs.com is home of Mighty Tech Pest Management. Get in touch with Mighty Tech today for residential and commercial pest control, termites, wildlife exclusion, and removal. And if mosquitoes are a problem, ask Mighty Tech about them as well. Call for a free evaluation today. 1-888-750-7378.
Say it again. WeKillFloridaBugs.com. Dismissed.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter the station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
If you've been involved in a slip and fall accident and are not sure of your legal options, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in Orlando.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm checking my credit score on an app, but I had no idea my credit score was so low. What am I gonna do?
Don't worry. Trade Guardian offers credit repair and credit counseling. Their monthly coaching program allows you to get your updated credit report every month. You can start seeing results in as soon as 30 days.
Wow, but that sounds like that's gonna be expensive.
Not at all. Trade Guardian offers a free credit assessment to evaluate your options.
That sounds great. How do I get started?
Claim your free credit assessment from Trade Guardian today to start building the credit that you deserve. Find out more at mytradeguardian.com. That's mytradeguardian.com.
I'm News 6 anchor Justin Wormuth. Here are your Tuesday headlines. It is primary day in Florida. Elections are being held in several state and federal races. Big local races are also up for grabs, including Orange County Sheriff and State Attorney. But because no Republicans are in the running, only Democrats will be able to vote in those races. Face-to-face learning in Orange County Public Schools will start on Friday as planned. The school board voted last night not to delay reopening campuses. A health advisory committee recommended pushing back the return of in-person classes for middle and high school students, but the board decided making a change now would cause too many problems. And the Orlando Magic are set to play in their first playoff game in the so-called bubble at Disney World. The Magic will face the top-seeded Milwaukee Bucks in the first round. Tip-off for Game 1 of the best-of-7 series is at 1:30 this afternoon. Remember, you can get breaking news around the clock on clickorlando.com and the News 6 app. I'm Justin Wormuth. Have a great day.
WDYZ, Altamont Springs. WYGC, High Springs. A JVC broadcasting station. 660 AM, 105.5 FM. Florida Man Radio. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
All right, Lurch.
I hit the wrong one. Go ahead.
Welcome to our and welcome to the show.
There it is.
I hope you have a great morning. Justin Clark with you.
I meant to hit this one.
He gets.
There it is.
Welcome to hour 2.
Pilar's going to be happy because you actually used and correctly this time.
Oh, my God. It's his first day, by the way. So, look.
That is my bad.
We're easing him into the program here.
Jeez.
Hour number 2 begins. I am happy to be joined by Richie Kidwell. He is the president at Air Quality Assessors of Florida. Richie, I don't have a lot of guests on this show. Lurch would argue because I love myself so much. I just want to hear myself talk. That's what Brianna and Lurch probably both argue.
Well, we have a lot of comments. So.
But I've heard what you guys do, and it reminds me of before I bought the house I'm in now, maybe 2 years ago. I lived in a rental house literally directly across the street. I had 2 children in that house, and when I moved out, the new tenants that moved out within like a week. And I went over there, and I still knew the neighbor well, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, the house is infested with black mold, and they didn't want to have their family living there." So now I feel like an idiot living there with 2 kids for 5 years, not really knowing about it. But then when I look back, I mean, my kids were sicker more than you would think they would have been. And when we moved, they weren't as sick anymore. I mean, what can I do as a homeowner and as a father to protect my family to kind of see what's really going on air quality-wise in my house?
Sure. And good morning. Thank you for having me on the show,
Our
by the
pleasure.
way. So this is awesome. So, we answer that question all the time. I mean, folks folks are at their home more now inside of their space more often now than they were pre-COVID. And so now these issues are starting to come around. And so like I tell people, or people ask me, how often should I just get a peace of mind test done at my home just to see what my indoor quality is doing, see what's going on around the windows, windows, the roof, all those penetration areas that water can come in, those are the suspect areas. So a lot of people don't look up and see that yellow stain or look around their windowsills to see if there's any water intrusion that have come in before. And so, so my answer to that question is every 3 years or after a significant landscaping change around the outside. So believe it or not, that what you have foliage wise around the outside changes the indoor quality of the interior. So, so we check that when we do our tests. We come in and not only do we do our visual investigation, so to speak, with our infrared scans and all that, because we look for deterioration in your building materials, drywall, baseboards, that kind of thing, and then run some peace of mind sampling, like I like to say. So a 2-story home, one on each level, a minimum, in the areas in which you like to be in the most. So the living room, bedrooms are the areas we want to check. Make sure the humidity isn't too high. If your humidity is over 60%, you want to lower that. Between 40 and 60% is really where you want to be. 55% is really the best number to be in Florida. So a lot of people have the humidistat on their, when they're changing their gauge, and they have that percentage of humidity on there. If not, it's good to upgrade your thermostat to have that RH on there, relative humidity amount on there. Keep it under 60%. Keep mold from growing in your home, and keep your guys healthy and safe inside your home.
If I am worried about that, or I just haven't checked it in a while, what's the best way for me to reach out to you and get someone out there to actually test this thing and make sure my house is safe?
Sure. And no matter where you are in Florida, you call our number. And so it's an 844-CALL-AQA. So 844-CALL-AQA. It'll hit any of our territories. We do cover Orlando, Tampa, Panama City, and Fort Lauderdale. So we do cover the state. We are headquartered here in Orlando. So we do more of our volume here and more of our, as you know, our advertising here in the Orlando market. So.
Allegedly, there's a pandemic going on. I've heard something about COVID or something like that for 6 months now, whatever. There's a bunch of talk about, okay, can I cough like in a room, and then it gets into the AC system and then spreads throughout the office? Is this something that's true?
Oh, my goodness.
That's coming with the
Man,
conspiracy
that's a
theories
deep
here,
question.
yeah.
That's a deep question. All right, so simple answer is no. All right, so, I mean, just like the same thing in our industry. Should I bring in HEPA scrubbers? And no, and like the doctor said, this single cell RNA doesn't live outside of the protein in which it has around its little skinny little body. So 0.02 to 0.06 on a micron size, it's not going to be too long in suspension in the air, or it's not going to live that long. We test surfaces for a living. COVID-19, SARS-CoV-2 surface testing. We have yet to find a positive surface test from Miami all the way up to the Panhandle. This thing just doesn't last doesn't last that long. It literally has to be, like I tell you, in the spit of watch your spitter, friends. You don't want to take that step back and do that 6 foot distance with that guy. So, but yeah, I mean, you don't want to be swapping spit with somebody that may have a fever. Obviously, take your chances depending on the situation. I don't know, I don't judge, but that's kind of where you want to be inside of when you go to the hospital. That's why they have the surgical mask on. The OSHA standards tell you that that's not going to do anything for these smaller particles. All it is for is exactly that. The surgical mask to keep those blood particles, those big blood particles from hitting you. You're opening up skin. You're literally doing a procedure, and that's where it's appropriate to wear that. Outside, it's just goofy. It doesn't work. I don't like to wear it. I scream medical every time I walk into a place. I don't know. I'm fine. I do wear my PPE inside of a home that has asbestos, lead, mold, obviously, and we wear the right ones, the ones that have the P100 cartridges in there, the ones that'll actually you can breathe through. It's a half face mask or a full face mask to cover your eyes. Thank you, Dr. Fauci, for reminding us about the goggles. And so us in the industry are laughing, because it's like, listen, I mean, if you think it's going to do something, it's great. Wear your placebo. It's great. You do you. I'm going to do me. And we just wear the right protection where it's appropriate.
Do you wear neck gaiters or not? Before I ask you the neck. Okay, thank you. So
those are worse.
So I think that I think most dudes that wear the neck gaiter are just trying to be kind of Euro anyway. I think that they're just doing it to look cool or not cool, depending on who you ask. I mean, it's essentially a turtleneck. Is the way I see it.
Yeah.
But
and are banks ever going to open? My goodness, you're going to come in with a mask. What are we going to do?
But I imagine, or I read a report the other day that the neck gaiter actually is worse because it makes the particles even smaller, almost like an aerosol coming out of their cough.
Right.
Is that possible?
Chain link fence.
Yeah.
Think about a chain link fence. All right, that's what the virus is going to look like to that type of cloth material. So it's it's overstated. I think enough now. Maybe we've realized that. Okay, listen, cloth and these paper masks aren't going to work against the virus of this size. So I don't know. I'm hoping after this election all this goes away. Fingers crossed. I'm not that type of political person, but I can see it. It's obvious. Our governor, I never even voted for the guy, but he's doing a great job. He's going around the state with a round table of experts. The guy that has like 37 Advent hospitals there telling us, hey guys, everything's fine. We're the really bad strains die with the patient. These other ones are going around. Yeah, you may be asymptomatic, but we're going to be fine. And says come back to the hospitals, for your normal stuff, heart attacks, cancer, all that kind of stuff. People aren't going to the hospitals right now thinking everybody's there with COVID. Yeah. And in the reality, my dad had hip surgery 2 weeks ago. There was nobody there. It was a ghost town. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that hopefully the media dies down and after November we get back to work.
So you've actually gone into businesses or homes and tested the homes and the surfaces for COVID.
Absolutely.
How do you do that? How does that actually work logistically? What do you do?
So it's obviously more rampant in our South Florida territory. So where at the end of one of the claims that we're doing, we're doing the nuts and bolts from the consulting from the end or from the beginning to the end. And so after that has been cleaned for contamination of whatever, it could be bacteria, mold, that kind of thing. And so if those folks have been tested positive or they have positive rate for in the past of COVID-19, we're going to test on the way out too, is make sure there's no COVID, SARS-CoV-2 specifically left behind. And so we run that test at the end of that, and we have not found an active positive surface test as of yet, and that's just the surfaces. So you can be done. You can still call me if you like, and we'll come test your home just in case. We offer that service. COVID-19 SARS-CoV-2 surface sampling takes anywhere from 1 day to 5 days to get back. So obviously, it won't tell you if you have it, but it'll tell you if your home is contaminated. Which I can tell you. Listen, this single strand RNA, it's not going to live outside your body for any long period of time. So don't worry about it.
Pretty cool that the government's going to take a week and a half to let me know if I have it myself in my body, but you can tell me if it's on my desk in a couple days.
Absolutely. One day you can pay the extra charge. Absolutely.
Unbelievable. Richie Kidwell is here, president of Air Quality Assessors of Florida. Are there other things that we should worry about in the air that could harm us in our house or even our office? What should we worry about? What should we be on the lookout for?
Sure. And I mentioned that yellow stain in the ceiling. A lot of people think, okay, it's not a big deal. Just a yellow stain after we have a lot of rains right now. We're going into rainy season. So if you're going to have a roof leak, you're going to find it between now and September, October, if you do have that. And so there's what we call in the industry category 3. There's bacteria. Think about it. Water runs through asbestos containing material like your shingles and into your attic space where roaches and that other stuff, and then runs through. By the time it gets to your ceiling, there's a problem. So remediating it the right way is going to be very important. A lot of people think, oh, it's just mold. Well, listen, there's other things back there too. Like I said, there's high amounts of bacteria. When somebody gets E. coli poisoning, they're on the pooper for 7 days. They're like, okay, maybe this is pretty dangerous. Yeah. That's in your ceiling. So those are the things we got to think about. So yes, our indoor quality people needed for that yellow stain, removing it properly to mold in your home. Absolutely. So that's where we come in. And any homes built before 1978, you're going to have remediation. That popcorn ceiling, you need to have it tested for asbestos. You may have an issue, but and there are proper ways to remove it. So that's when you call us.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, once you get to my house, we just assume we're going to have to write the check for 20 grand or 15 grand or whatever it's going to be.
We're slightly underneath that.
Yeah, but wouldn't you say, though, a lot of times you can sort of help them figure out how to make a claim with their insurance company, where a lot of times people think they're going to have to stroke this big check themselves, but sometimes it's covered by insurance.
Absolutely. Now, if you have an HO3 policy, you're a homeowner, you have a loss during your policy period, right? It might be that weather-related instance come out. People are dealing with Hurricane Irma. That times out in 3 years, as you know. So September 11th, Irma times out. Normal claims are 5 years. And so people don't know, if you've been underpaid by your insurance company in the past 5 years on a non-hurricane related claim and you had an issue right there, that's where we come in. We can bill directly to the claim. Not only are we a licensed engineering firm, but we're also an indoor quality company. So when the insurance company sends out their expert to come out to underplay the claim, and you say, oh man, I need to level up to that same expert level, you can. And we bill directly to the claim. So that means no money out of pocket. Your deductible comes out of the rebuild portion, So by the time they come to you as an attorney, they need these experts on their side. And so that's where we come in. We bill directly to the claim. We use a limited assignment of benefits, just like you sign when you go to the doctor's office, so you can bill directly to the claim, and we handle our payment from there on. No money ever expected from the homeowner. So have a consultant at our level come and help you out, is going to be the best, So that's kind of been our specialty, from peace of mind testing, all the way up to insurance related claims where an expert is needed.
And what sort of charge do you have to come out and do an assessment?
Sure. So our just for us to come out, obviously it's no charge for us to come. We'll send somebody out for free to see what's going on. And if you have a claim, it stays at zero. And if you're paying out of pocket, start as little as $250 and up for peace of mind testing.
So I mean, look, if you've had issues in your house and you see some spots on the ceiling or whatever, it costs nothing to have Richie and his team come out there, see what's going on. Literally, it costs $0. Why wouldn't you do it? And he's been doing this for 100 years. He can tell you pretty much immediately whether the insurance company is going to pay for this or not, and maybe you can get, whether it's a new roof, whatever it's going to be, to fix this problem. Make sure your air quality in the house is good for you and your kids and even your wife for free, hopefully, or whatever it is. Whatever you do.
Right off the bat, what is the air quality here? What's here right off the bat?
Hey, man, it feels good in here.
What are you sensing?
It's nice and cool in here. I feel good. It feels good. I don't see any stains. Not yet. I'm not looking around too hard.
What's the phone number again? One more time.
Sure. It's 844-CALL-AQA.
All right, got it. Now,
call-AQA.
I'm impressed by your business acumen, I must say. So you have offices throughout the state. You seem like a pretty young dude still. How in the world did you get into this? What? I'm not hitting on him, Lurch.
Oh, come on.
Dude, trust me. I like girls. Don't worry about it. I like. Excuse me. Hold on. I like one girl. I like one girl, Richie.
You mean one woman?
One woman. Okay. Yes, I like one woman.
She good?
So, yeah. I'm not allowed to say. But anyway, so
over 18, never hit 30 though.
Everything was fine until these two started poking their heads into this interview. You notice that?
I heard that.
All right. So you started this career in offices throughout the state now. How in the world have you grown it to where you've grown it to?
Right now, so legislation changed in 2010, 2012, where it mandated anything mold over 10 square feet, you have to have a licensed assessor come in separate than a remediator. So think about the big Serpro people, the big green guys in the vans coming out. Boom. Now they come out, dry it out, but if they have mold there, now you have to. It's not like you should. Now you have to. So we started getting a lot busier then. 2013, 2014, really started going into an insurance-related niche. And then I got very highly active in the legislation just due to changes that were coming up on the assignment of benefits. I just started using it in 2013, 2014, and then you start hearing that there's some huge legislation change out there. So I became an activist. I started a nonprofit called Restoration Association of Florida. We have 2 lobbyists now currently, and so the law finally did change in AOB. I protected it from 2014 till a law changed last year, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been over the years. So they were really attacking attorneys' fees. They were a little bit mad because I guess the attorneys raised $3.5 million for Mayor Gillum, and he didn't win.
Yeah.
And so here comes our governor coming in saying, "Oh, you attorneys weren't on my side, so guess what? I'm going to take away your attorney's fees." So we ended up meeting in the middle on prevailing party. So now we have to win 50% or more, so that way our claims get paid. So that's just the back end of how I get paid, so I can continue offering a service where I can bill directly to the insurance carrier. So I'm definitely pro-consumer, pro-business. These mandated shutdowns. My wife owns 2 yoga studios, and we had to shut those down March 20th. And opening whenever, and so I that definitely got me more angry on these mandated shutdowns, because now we're open back up, we have social distancing, we're doing everything we can as a small business, and so I mean, my heart goes out to my friends that owns restaurants and bars and trying to keep themselves afloat doing all this.
I definitely have a case for you, by the way.
Nice.
I'm going to call you on it later today because I think it's a great case and right down your alley. But again, if you're listening right now and you're worried, or even you haven't had your air tested in your house, or look, I mean, we spend a lot of time in our offices too.
Yeah, we do.
And you don't really control that. I think it's not a super expensive prospect for you to have him come in here and do a test of the air quality and make sure your family's protected. I mean, I would do it. I regret every day that I did not do this when I was living in my old rental house. How often do you see, how often do you go in someone's house and you test it and you're like, yeah, this is not super safe air?
Right, a lot. My friends don't even like when I come over. They're like, "Is everything cool?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm not here to work. Just chilling." So, but yeah, I mean, and most people don't realize they have $10,000 of mold coverage in their policy. And a lot of this will go. I had this one guy called me and he had his AC related claim. He had mold in his air conditioning unit. His air conditioning system was just not installed incorrectly. But again, it's not installed incorrectly. The insurance company insured it. No post-loss underwriting, right? So that means that even though it was installed incorrectly, they still insured it. So we got him $10,000. I didn't, he did, but that's what it costs to get his air conditioning fixed. We tested it. We proved that there was mold and there was an issue with his air conditioning system causing humidity to rise. He had a little baby, and he did something about it. He got $10,000, and he got it fixed.
Beautiful.
So that's where we come in. People don't understand that. Find me water first, and then because that'll trigger your HO3 policy. I'm only saying this because there's an attorney here. I'm not a lawyer, but. Find me some water and some mold in with your HO3 policy, and we'll be able to help you out for sure.
Excellent. Go to their website, airqualityassessors.com. You can find out a lot more right there, or call Richie Kidwell, president of Air Quality Assessors of Florida, directly. One more time.
844-CALL-AQA.
Nice to meet you, brother. Let's do this again. I think this
absolutely.
is important stuff,
Good
especially when we're seeing all these things on the internet where it'll show someone like coughing in the chip aisle at Publix, and it's rolling all the way down to the egg aisle. You know what I'm saying? You've seen all those, haven't
How
you?
many Facebook debates I've been in about, they say, "Oh, you're uneducated, you this anti-masker, anti-vaxxer," and I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with my immune system. Oh my goodness, it's like I just get it. And then when they call me that, I'm like, okay. And then I sit down and I say, okay. And then I started my education, and then I break it down to particle size, suspension rates, and then I said, okay, now what do you got?
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, "Wow, you just suck," and then they sign off of Facebook. You gotta love Facebook for that. So, but I would love to live debate anybody as well. My friends have backed off now. So, but if you do have any callers, we'll definitely come back on at another time. So.
All right, Richie. Thanks, man. Nice to meet you in person. Hope to see you here soon. One last quick break. It's Justin Clark on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Thanks again.
You're listening to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark. Florida Man Radio. The Ed Till Show.
Editors, journalists, they all came together the other day. And they said, if and when he picks this woman that he's talking about, Biden, here is how you will treat her. Watch out, don't say this. Watch out, don't say that. Watch out, don't say... They gave a list.
The Ed Till Show. Weekdays from noon till 3 on Florida Man Radio.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give Lizzie Barraza, your local New York Life agent, a call. She can help you build a solid financial future to help you and your family be good at life. Reach Lizzie at 407-758-0845. That's 407-758-0845. Again, 407-758-0845.
Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday, in compliance with all state guidelines. Frogger's has plenty of to-go boxes, so you can still take advantage of their takeout service or through their delivery service partners. If you are ready to get out, Frogger's is the place. Frogger's Grill and Bar locations are open for business. Oviedo, Apopka, Altamont Springs, Mount Dora, and Old Town, Monday through Sunday. And don't miss out on Frogger's amazing menu, where everything is fresh, never frozen. Frogger's Grill and Bar, hoppin' with food and fun.
Hey, this is Logan Seculo, host of the Logan Seculo Reprogram, the one and only flag-waving, God-praising, trailblazing, hell-raising radio show. And now you can hear me, my buddy Will, Wild Weather Wednesday with my wife Amanda, of course the Grease, and the best celebrity guests from the world of entertainment to the world of politics. Every weeknight, now at 8 p.m., right here on Florida Man Radio.
Adam and Eve is not giving you 10% off and not 20% off or even 40%. Your discount is even bigger. AdamandEve.com is giving you a whopping 50% off. But why stop there? In addition to 50% off, you also get 10 free gifts. That includes a racy item for him, a sensuous toy for her, and something we know you'll both enjoy. Ooh. And 6 extra special bonus items that are sure to rev your engine, pique your curiosity, and even blow you away. And best of all, free shipping. Always delivered in discreet packaging. So rethink your bedroom routine. Go to adamandeve.com and enter this station's exclusive code at checkout, FLMAN, and get, you know the discount, 50% off almost any item and 10 tantalizing free gifts. That's FLMAN, FLMAN.
Pizza Hut's kitchens are open and serving large pizzas with up to 3 toppings for just $9.99. Order for delivery or carry out at pizzahut.com. Limited time offer not available in all locations. Extra charge for some crusts. Delivery areas, charges, and minimums apply. Delivery charge not a tip.
It's hot outside and summer has arrived. Where are you headed? You can beat the heat and get out and explore at a new RV. The hottest summer savings are going on now at Giant Recreation World, where your options are unlimited. Pick a destination and hit the road. Giant Recreation World for new and pre-owned motorhomes, travel trailers, toy haulers, fifth wheels, and golf carts too. From $4 a day while supplies last. Lifetime warranty plus free delivery within 100 miles. Shop online or visit the location near you in Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, or Palm Bay. GiantRecreationWorld.com. That's GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a language today. That's BABBEL.com.
Work at home. Work out at home. Second period math at home. Date night at home. Lately, we're doing a lot more at home, which means we're doing a lot less driving. With pay-per-mile car insurance from Allstate, you get the same reliable coverage you'd expect, but only pay for the miles you drive. Drive less, save more with Allstate. Visit Allstate.com or call an agent for a quote.
Price based on driving behaviors and includes a daily rate subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and its affiliates.
Have you thought of a career in real estate, or are you looking for a different way to grow and market your listings? You Have Realty is hiring and has opportunities for agents who can take advantage of our global approach to marketing. We can advertise your listings on TV, radio, and social media. Call 407-733-4700 for a confidential interview to discuss taking your career to the next level and the opportunity to work with our partner, Justin Clark.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Florida Man is everywhere. In the car, on your radio at 660 AM and 105.5 FM. In the office or working from home. We're streaming live at FloridaManRadio.com. Out and about, on a run, listen live on the free Florida Man Radio app and on your Alexa device by saying play 105.5 Florida Man Radio. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
Hey, Alexa, who are the most famous Bubbas?
According to Blogspot.com, Bubba and Howard are kings of media.
You're like that guy on the beach with a metal detector who finally found something.
You Have Power Radio with Justin Clark, The Ed Till Show, or The Shannon Burke Show.
At that point, I'm down hard, REM drink.
Yeah.
Like Ronald Reagan and I are bowling.
Want to do a rail of cocaine on the back of the toilet? Those kind of drinks.
Florida Man Radio. Unfiltered, unafraid. Get it how you need to. Now, back to You Have Power Radio with attorney Justin Clark.
That was good stuff there. We should hook him up with Sabatini. Don't you think? I don't think that. I don't think if you cough in the Frito aisle, it's going to make it all the way to the milk section. If you know what I'm saying, based on that interview.
No, that guy knew his stuff.
But how many times have you seen one of those? What do you call it, virtual thing showing a cough ending up in the egg section?
Yeah.
If you're in the chip section,
like Diet Blue or whatever, you get to see it travel across the entire grocery store.
I mean, that's what we needed, is someone who actually works in this business coming on here telling us that we're all nuts. Because it's true. I think we've all lost our damn minds.
Do you feel a little crazy?
I think so. You know what's making me crazy though is the rich getting richer. You know Ryan Reynolds, right?
Absolutely.
You think he's an attractive man?
I do not, but I love his wife.
Who's his wife?
Blake Lively.
Oh. How do you know all this? Are you on TMZ every morning?
No.
Oh.
I just know that. I just happen to know that one weird
well,
fact.
Well, this Ryan Reynolds guy, he's a famous actor. He purchased a gin company. Gin, like the booze.
Yeah.
Gin, yeah.
Called Aviation. Don't act like you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, gin. Yes.
It's called Aviation American Gin.
Knew that.
He's now loaded. I mean, he was already loaded before, but now he has sold the company for $610 million. This gin company. First of all, gin isn't even that popular anymore.
It's not.
Do you drink gin?
I do.
When?
That's my favorite.
You really?
Yep.
I've never seen you drink gin ever.
Well, normally because if I drive to the location, which every time we've ever drank together, I've always driven. I'll drink bourbon.
You're passed out.
I can pace myself.
Because bourbon is less potent for you than gin?
No, it's more potent, so I won't drink it as quickly. Like, I'll go through gin the way you go through vodka.
I'm weird about gin. For some reason, I only drink gin at weddings. I don't know why.
That's so
It's the
weird.
only time I've ever really had any gin. It was on a Saturday night wedding reception.
But you hate going to weddings.
I
but
do.
yet you go.
Right, so
I
he
do.
rarely,
So I
but
think
when he goes.
I think it's me continuing the punishment. I think it's me punishing myself because, look, if I'm already wearing a suit on a Saturday traveling to celebrate your big day, I'm going to continue my punishment making myself drink gin.
Drinking gin.
Yeah. I think that's what happens. Anyway, they announced money. So they sold to that how do you say it? Diageo. It's the same company that
has
bought
tequila?
that bought the George Clooney company.
Yeah, that's right.
So George Clooney sold Casamigos tequila to the same company for $700 million.
Yeah, he cashed
with another $300 million based on performance. So George Clooney and his team there, Randy Gerber, who I think married Cindy Crawford, sold Casamigos tequila to the same company
That's right.
for, I believe it is a total of $1 billion.
That's nice.
So now Ryan Reynolds is selling. I want to get into this business.
Yeah, me too.
So
what is wrong?
They just want to basically buy a brand. But the good thing about being a celebrity is that when you buy, and it could be crappy gin. It could be low rate tequila, but because of your celebrity endorsement, it kind of elevates the status. And then someone like, Diageo will come in and like buy all your crap.
Could be a new Six Getty, and all of a sudden,
Literally, all of a sudden, it's the best thing on the market.
They also own Johnny Walker, Smirnoff, Casamigos. They also have the gins, Tanqueray and Gordon. So it's like a huge monopoly here. Sounds like to me.
Sounds like.
Apparently, there's a renaissance of gin drinkers right now. Over the recent years, distillers of gin sold close to 10 million 9-liter cases of gin in the United States last year, raking in $918 million in revenue, a 3% increase over 2018.
That's exciting.
Movie stars have been cashing in on the spirit business. You know, Clooney and a bunch of other people have been trying to get involved in this.
Didn't The Rock buy a tequila company? Or is he endorsing a tequila company?
I don't know. It's too much. Give me some of your money.
Give me some of your money.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds doesn't need any more dough.
$610 million.
Well, he did just have a kid.
And then what was that? The MMA fighter. He
McGregor?
Yeah, McGregor got some
right.
scotch or something.
He did get some.
I don't know,
or
whiskey.
something.
Yeah. That's the thing to do now.
It's the next natural move.
Do you really think that the booze is better because it's endorsed by a celebrity?
It's more certainly. It's not better. That's the thing. It is not better.
Nasty.
It sells more.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been pushing for you in White Claw. So
Right.
We're
Because
trying.
it's kind of like when the rappers they all say Ciroc in their songs, and then all of a sudden Ciroc sells, and everyone knows Ciroc is not the best vodka out there. Like, come on.
Yeah. 321-339-1055. Dave said that if you like bourbon, try Jesse James American Outlaw Bourbon. Very good and reasonably priced.
I'll check it out. I don't know
So,
if I've had that or not.
like Casamigos, it's the one that was Clooney.
Mm-hmm.
How is it expensive wise? Is it like on the top of the
Let's find out.
list of tequilas?
I don't know. I don't think it's top of the list.
Because I mean, it's probably crappy, but they charge more because Clooney's on it.
Right.
He's the owner of it.
Casamigos Blanco. A bottle of that is $40. So it's normal.
So what? Compare that to something else like Patron.
A bottle of Patron is actually more expensive than this handle of.
So Patron is
Casamigos.
more expensive.
Yeah, it'll be more expensive. This is about the same price wise as like Jose Cuervo.
So it's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yep.
Or, I mean, Cuervo is not an expensive tequila.
It's not an expensive tequila.
Patron is a higher end tequila than Cuervo.
Mm-hmm.
What is higher end than that? I remember people telling me they would go have like shots of tequila that were like $200 a shot or something.
Oh, I've had a shot. I had a $250 shot of tequila.
Why?
At Rocco's Tacos.
Really?
Yeah.
At Rocco's Tacos,
Yeah.
they have a $250 shot.
I was sitting at the bar and some guy like really wanted to impress me. He was like, "Did you know this is like $250 a shot?"
Did you go home with him?
Huh? Absolutely not. I'm sure his wallet went home a little bit empty though, because we had 2 of them each.
Al the mailman. What's up, my brother?
Whoa, I'm supposed to be anonymous.
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Well,
anonymous Al.
Okay, let's do this again. Rewind. And we'll go to line 1. Anonymous caller, please go ahead.
QAnon.
Hello, this is Eminem.
Hello, Eminem. We're we're impressed by how your daughter's grown up.
Oh, my daughter's wonderful. And I do
We
want
love
to say
Haley.
that my company, my tequila company, which is M&M, which is Mailman, is selling for about $125,000.
Oh,
But
great.
instead, I can make my own tequila at the house, which I do, and I make my own wine.
Wow. In your bathtub or somewhere else?
No, I get it from the you know how you get those little wine packs at those places that you can do your own wine and tequila.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, all you gotta do is put a lot of sugar in that baby.
Boom.
Let it ferment.
Let it ferment.
The sugar increases the alcohol content, and Cindy Crawford loves it.
Eminem, Mr. Shady, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
The M&M Brewery, Mailman Brewery.
The mailman.
But I am not Al the Mailman. I am anonymous.
That's right.
And
Just like
do
this.
some open mics.
Yeah, I was gonna say just like this open mic right here.
Yeah. Which one?
Hey, Justin and crew. I'm one of your postal fans, which will be nameless. Was told today that I can't talk to media no more. So
Probably should
if
have
it
played
ain't
this
good
first.
stuff, I can't do it. But I love you guys.
We love you too.
And this is anonymous.
Anonymously,
I'm calling you.
Damn,
Yeah.
you sound like a black man, yo. I
Love
don't
you,
know about
Franklin.
that, yo. Hey, me.
Anonymous.
Oh,
mailman.
jeez. All right. Hey, Eminem.
Brianna's beautiful, by the way. And
Yeah.
you know what? As long as the big man got his car fixed and it's not blowing up anymore, that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. All right. Well, if you need Eminem, if you need an agent or any help distributing that tequila,
Let
let me know.
We'll work at this.
I do need a lawyer to how do you say make my brand?
There you go. We'll do it. I got you covered.
How do you say?
I got you covered. You know where my office is. I'll see you next
You
Wednesday.
know me, I don't know much.
All right, brother.
But I know one thing, you're gonna be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right, Eminem. See you later.
Love you.
Peace out.
Hey, Franklin don't deliver mail.
Oh,
He's hanging out in his vehicle, in the air condition. He don't deliver the mail. I want to have another one-on-one with Franklin.
I think that's. We should put that in the
Need
works.
it.
I think.
Do a rematch.
Late this
Yeah, do
month we'll do a rematch. Mail Wars
September
rematch.
9th. September 9th. When is that thing that you guys got going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
September 9th?
September 9th, we're
Allegedly.
allegedly going to be doing the show live from Froggers.
Yeah.
Anonymous will be there.
All right.
I like that.
All right, see you later. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a bunch of boxes of wine from like a BJ's Wholesale Club or something.
You mean box
from
wine?
BJ's?
Like actual box wine?
Yeah. So, and then I'm going to put them in really fancy bottles and resell them as expensive wine.
Do it.
And just charge, quadruple.
Yeah,
I mean, don't you think that would work?
Can't you get in trouble for that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what, that's not going to happen.
You got a bottle of Don Julio 1942, and the bottle is $700. So that's probably one of the ones that they would sell for $250.
Don Julio from 1942?
Don Julio 1942.
I mean, Don Justio.
Right.
So, I mean, it's just been sitting around since 1942.
I'm going to be honest. It's literally called Don Julio 1942. It does not mean
It's from 1940.
that it is from
From World War II.
Yeah, you know what else smells like it's been sitting around since 1942? It's the new breed of hand sanitizers.
Oh my God.
They are nasty.
That stuff is
I don't
gross.
care what you say.
Yep.
The hand sanitizers did not smell like this before the virus.
It did not.
They smell terrible. And also, they never felt great on your hand, but it didn't feel like sandpaper.
Right.
And now
It
they
doesn't
feel
get crusty on your hands.
They feel nasty. They stink. They're gross. And what I've been noticing a lot of times where you go to a hotel or something, they're empty. They're out. There's no hand sanitizer there. And I've also noticed a lot of bathrooms in public lately with no soap.
Do you have anything to do with that?
No, I mean, I'm a normal dude. What, you think I'm drinking it?
No, you're stealing it.
Oh, no. No, I have not been stealing any hand sanitizer.
You sure?
I'm positive. Why would I steal it? Well, okay.
Why would you steal talk?
But now the FDA is saying that they've recalled more than 150 different hand sanitizers now. But they did not smell like straight up booze before.
They also didn't. You know when you take one and you shake it and it's like water in there?
Yeah.
The consistency has definitely changed. There's no gel-like substance in there. It's just, ugh.
Yeah, the experts say it's because manufacturers have deliberately substituted ingredients that are harmful in order to cut costs. I've never met more businesses that have reinvented, and look, I'm proud of them for staying in business, I'm saying, but they've reinvented themselves as hand sanitizer producers, and I just don't think they have the formula quite right
Do you
yet.
think you would get in that business?
I mean, sure, but I think it's a little bit late at this point. I think that whoever thought of it in March or April probably did pretty well, like millions of dollars worth well.
Yeah.
But I think we're getting close to the end of this.
What do you think a good business would be to kind of invest in now? Startup.
Casamigos tequila? I don't know.
Right, liquor's not going out of
I think
business.
liquor, I would buy a liquor store.
I would buy several liquor stores.
And I would put bulletproof glass in the front desk area.
Absolutely.
That's what I would do if I were you.
Desk area.
Oh, man. Good job today. What is it, Tuesday?
It is.
That's not too bad. At least it's not Monday.
Yeah. It went by kind of fast.
Yeah,
like
Tuesday. It was a good show.
So for a Tuesday, what would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you...
How would I rank how bad of a Tuesday this is?
Yeah.
So if 10 is the worst it could possibly be, I'm about a 4. So that's a pretty good day.
That sounds like a pretty good day.
I think it's a good Tuesday,
I like
I would
that.
say.
Yeah, I agree.
Get out and vote. I know it's hot and storming. Hey, don't get struck by lightning. I mean, if you had to decide not vote versus lightning strike, go with not vote, but it's likely you'll be able to find a time to get out when it's not lightning, wouldn't you say?
I hope so.
And vote for who again? I forgot.
Oh, Jeremy Sisson? Is that who we're talking about?
Yes. Now, who is Jeremy Sisson?
That's my husband, y'all.
And he's
my
running
man.
Running for what? Like, who can vote for him today?
People that live in House District 47, downtown Orlando, Baldwin Park, blah, 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 blah.
Excellent job today. If you want to find out more about Jeremy Sisson or Brianna, how do I do so?
You can check out the campaign at votesisson.com, SISSON, or follow me at Brianna Daniel Official.
At Lurch?
Lurch FMR on Twitter. Hopefully I played the right button this time.
Amateur hour.
It's not the intro, so I
I
guess
haven't had a
okay.
guest on in a while, and you
This is what
pretend like
happens,
it's your
yeah.
first day.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Stick around. Bill O'Reilly is up next, followed by my man Ed Till. From noon until 3, when Shannon Burke, along with Yo Frey and DJ, come in from 3 until 7. Real Talk with G Love and Kenny from 7 to 8. Logan Seculo and his reprogram from 8 until 9. The party will continue. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. with Bubba the Love Sponge. Brianna, I don't know much, but I do know one little teeny tiny thing.
What's that?
I'll see you right back here again tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. on the Florida Man Radio Network.